In this video, we're going to take a look at the slideshow feature. Now all we got to do is click on the slideshow templates icon. And we can see we have a bunch of professionally created slideshow templates that we can use. Now there are different color schemes. We have a colored, we have a red, we have a green. We also have a dark and a light version of each. Let's open this first one. We just click on it to check it, and it loads slideshow. You can see it's loaded the project into our timeline. We have our background image. We have a bunch of background music. We have a whole bunch of these titles. Now each one of these, there's over 20 of them, is a different slide that you can use in your project. You can delete them, you can duplicate them, you can move them around. They cover a bunch of different topics. We have our team, promise, people, skills, focus, portfolio, goals, vision. We have a bunch of sample lists, different styles. Lots of different designs. So how do we personalize this and make it our own project? Let's take a look at this sample here. So we want to use this About Us slide. Let's edit it. You can see we have some tips here that we should put our subtitle here. We have a bunch of filler text here just to kind of see what it would look like. We just double click on this. Let's type in something. Let's type in our description. Welcome to our presentation today. We have a lot of exciting things to tell you about that is really going to help your business grow. Now let's make this a little click off. Let's make this a little bigger. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's save. Let's look at the next slide here. This looks pretty good. We'll just keep this slide. In the next slide, I see here's a team one. So if we edit this, we can customize it. We can change the name of the person. Let's change this to like Mrs. Smith. President. Say we didn't want a description. We have a box here where we'd put a picture. That's a picture. Let's grab it from our library. I have a sample here. A little too big. We can shrink it down. There we go. We can keep customizing this. We're not going to use this slide, so we'll delete this one. Look at our next slide. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Let's use this one too. Let's say this will be our full presentation. So we'll come in here. And we don't need anything else. So we can delete this. Let's delete all these extras. I'll be back in a second. Okay, get that all cleaned up. Now we have a basic presentation here. We have all our titles. We have some background music. Let's really step it up with some voiceover. Now there's a couple different ways we can do voiceover. We can either record it ourselves, or we can use text to speech. For this first slide, let's do a voiceover. Import media, voice recorder. When we're ready. Welcome to our presentation today. We have a lot of exciting things to tell you about that is really going to help your business grow. Let's rename this About Us. Let's add another track or a clip. Let's drag it down. You can see that's kind of a short clip. Now each one of these filters is 40 seconds. It's probably longer than you'd actually need. But we do that to make it a lot easier to edit. It's a lot easier to shrink a clip than it is to grow it. So let's zoom in a little bit. Maybe about there. Let's get this guy in position. Now let's get some audio for this next one. Now this one, we'll do some text to speech. So we go back into import, text to speech. Let's type, we look forward to a rewarding partnership with you. We'll male voice, do import.
We look forward to a rewarding partnership with you.
Okay, sounds good. That's our slogan. Let's drag that down. And snap it to the beginning of that slide. Again, this one's pretty short, so we'll shrink this guy down. And let's get our last slide in. Product will become popular. Let's do another text to speech. Import some media, text to speech, and the result, your product will become popular. Let's try this one in a female voice.
And the result, your product will become popular.
Okay. Call this result. Drag this down. Shrink this. There we go. Now you can see we have some extra image. We can get that to the end. And we have some extra background music. Let's take a look at the volume level on the background music. Let's turn it down a little bit. Let's play this. Welcome to our presentation today. We have a lot of exciting things to tell you about that is really going to help your business grow.
We look forward to a rewarding partnership with you.
And the result, your product will become popular.
And that's all there is to it. And so you can quickly make professional looking slideshows in just minutes. Thanks for watching.